Good morning, guys. Lillian with Lily Ray's collection here. Today we are going to do a journal, a mini journal. I'm going to be using my printable template for this mini journal. I don't know that I'm going to make it shabby chic because it is in order. We are going to use the Zella Teal paper pad, and I bought the A4. And I've had this for over a year. I've made several books from this. And this is what I have left over. I have stickers. I have some papers here. And I've already printed the first part of the book, which is the cover and the inside pages. So I can get pockets out of this. And if I use my template, I don't have to print anything. I just have to trace them out. So that's the good thing about printable templates. Okay, so we have this. I also have my 3x4 cards that I could use for pockets. And then I also have my 4x6 cards that I can use for inserts in the pockets. What is this? Okay, that's probably left over from the last project that I had. So I'm going to be using these. And then we have some flowers that we'll use. So let me just take this out of the way. I printed out, I'm going to be using the gray with the Zella Teal. Okay. So I've already printed out, just get that out of the way. These are going to be covers for the pages, and this is the cover. I'm going to make the cover gray, and I'm going to be doing, you know, the shabby chic ends. It's the easiest way for me to do a cover. This is 1 page, 2 page, and this is the 3rd page. And then I'm also going to be using these bows. I have this in die cuts. And probably using this to either make a pocket or something, because I like this with this collection. This is a top loading pocket. And then these are the leftovers from my last project. So I can certainly use this for like belly bands. I could use this for anything really. The shiny stuff is not part of the collection. That's another collection. Like this is from another collection. But anyway, I can use that. So let's begin. I'm going to start by scoring everything. I'm going to use my EK Tools scoring board. And to clean these little things here, you can do that with alcohol. Let's see. Let me just spray this. This is alcohol. I keep it in a spray bottle. Let me just put it over my garbage can. And then just wipe it down. See if it's pretty clean. Whatever doesn't come out, you just stick your nails in there, or you can stick a pointy tool and just wipe it down. That's good enough. Okay, so this is already cut. I'm going to face this down, and for the newbies out there, these black lines just serve as a guide, top and bottom, so that you can see where the top and bottom is of your page. And you can line that right up. Okay. That's one. This is just a guide to place the other one right on top. For those of you that can't line things up, even with lines I can't line things up. So I'm going to just leave it like that. Okay, that's two. And then this is the third page. And this is the cover. Remember not to push too hard, and if you use the big ball, it'll fall right on top of the channel. It won't go any further than that. I'm going to score both because I am going to sandwich these together, and I will be using not chipboard, but a softer, like medium weight chipboard. Show you this. This is from the curtains that I bought, but look at this piece. You can just cut it down and use it, because look, it fits a whole sheet in it, or you can do it individually. So I'm going to cut this on my cutting board, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to use this double-sided adhesive from scrapbook.com to try and save some time instead of having to put strip by strip. So put it down here on the end. I'm going to use this pen to write on this. Because this is like wax paper. It's not picking it up. Okay. What will it pick up? Maybe we have to use a marker. Okay, 2 for 2. I don't have my markers. Is this a marker? Oh, this is a permanent marker. Let me see how. This is kind of thick. Let me use this one. This one's a Sharpie. trying to hold it down with my arm. Let's do it one more time, gently, gently. Of course, I know it slides. It's not the easiest thing to do, but alright, let me cut this. I'll be right back. Okay, I've cut all of the pieces. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pull off this tape here. I'm going to fold it down. I decided to do this in sections because I don't want it to be a sticky mess. So let's go ahead and pull that back there. And what I want to do is I want to put another piece of Tyvek right on top of here. Even though we have one in between, I want to go ahead and put one on top of here before I sandwich the paper together. So now you'll have twice as much strength because of the Tyvek. Okay. Now, it's okay that's like that. It's not a big deal. I'm going to pull all of this tape off. I mean the tape backing. And then what's going to happen is this one that we cut and scored is what's going on top of this. I'm going to put the score marks so that we can see them when we fold the book. Alright, so you have to take your time with this. I should have left some tape here. But really take your time with this because you want it precise. Okay. And here I have to put tape. I need that to stick down. Bring it all the way down. I want to make sure to hit that, excuse me, that gray on the bottom. All the way down. You want to be sure not to skimp out on your tape, because this is what's going to hold your work of art together. here. Just right on the end is good. And if you're using your pokey tool, make sure you clean it afterwards with an alcohol wipe or a baby wipe to get the glue off. Okay. So let's do the spine and then the rest of the cover. Okay, it's not too bad. That's not going to lift because I didn't put any tape there. So let me lift this side first. And they have to turn it around. Okay, so now I'm going to use, this is my Tim Holtz what do you call this? It's you scuff it up. I forgot what it's called. But you know what I mean, to make it look shabby chic. And we're going to do this all the way around. Okay, so I want to show you something. On here, because I missed a strip of tape when I put the last cover down. I'm going to show you. I don't know if you could see it, but you see this is kind of lifting right there. If I do it this way, it won't happen, but if I do it this way, I wanted to show you. You see that? That's because I didn't put a strip of tape there, so that will always lift. But you won't be able to see it if I turn the book this way. And I can turn the book in either direction, so that, because the Tyvek is on this side and it's also on this side. And we're going to make this all brown anyway, so I could go ahead and use it this way, which is what I'm going to do. Okay, so now we have our cover. See that? Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to ink these edges. I like to saturate my corners. And you're going to ink them on this side and also on the inside. And I'll show you what I mean by that. See how it has that rough look? I love the way that looks. And then turn it around. And you're going to do the same thing on this side, so that it's inked on both sides. Alright, so I'm going to do that all the way around. And then I will be back. Alright, so I went ahead and I inked everything up inside and out on the outer edge, right? And then this is going to be my cover because of the issue I mentioned. So I'm going to put this like this. I also inked everything on the outside of that and inked everything on the outside of this one. Now I'm leaving an 1/8 of an inch border, top and bottom. And then I also scuffed this up with my Shabby Chic tool, and then I added my ink, and this is going to go like this as the spine. So this spine has to be even with this paper here. Okay? So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to use glue . Maybe I'll use tape on the end. Let me use tape all the way around the corners so that we know that that is secure, and then we will put glue on the outer edges, on the inside. Right, because the problematic areas are always the corners and the ends because of lifting. This way you'll avoid lifting. What's wrong with my hands today? I'm dropping everything. Okay. And I believe with this, let me just double check. I believe with this, it's a hitch post. Let's see. Yeah, it's a hitch post. I'm not sure I know I have to order some, but let me just make sure I have some. Yeah. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay. And now we're going to add the tape, the glue. Making sure that is open. And that this is going in the right direction. I believe the flower is supposed to be down, just like that. Plus, this is the end that's not taped. So, take your time in putting this down, because we want this to be exact, top and bottom. So I'm going to do 1/8 of an inch. Okay. Let's do the same to this side. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this out. And this is Aleene's Tacky Glue. I don't know that I mentioned that, but just in case. And again, this one was inked on both sides. What's going on? Okay, let's do it this way. and I want to make sure to have that even. Yikes, let me look at the top. The bottom isn't. What's going on here? This seems to be a little longer. Let me check this out. They're exactly the same. Okay, let me just put it down. Okay, and then this one is going to go here. Just like that. Alright. Oh, the same thing on this. We're going to do the tape on the edges. Oh, excuse me. Whoop. All right. Okay, I'm going to eyeball this. Now, remember, you want it to be even. If it's going to fall outside this area and here, you want this to be centered from here to here, making it even. So, I'm going to eyeball it. That looks about right to me right there. So what's important is that the top is even as well, straight. Now remember that you have a soft spine. Okay, I'll give it some time to dry. Just gently work with it, bend it. Just like that. See how beautiful that is? And how thick it is? Okay. Now, let me just let that dry, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to print and cut out what we're going to use as pockets and everything else so that we can continue. Alright, so I will be back once I've completed that. Okay, I've taped everything up. I'm going to be sticking this whole thing down instead of cutting it in pieces. I'm going to stick it all down like this. Okay, so let's do that. Let me cover my glue there and set this aside. So I'm going to put glue in the center of that. I did this as one whole piece, and I should have at least cut the tape because I wanted to do this in sections, but because I didn't cut the tape, I can't do it in sections. So let's see what happens. Let me do this first. And make sure that you have your piece right side up. Because once this is down, this is down. I'm going to see if I put tape on the glue to buy myself some time, maybe a little bit of wiggle room. I just didn't want it to seep out, but let's see what happens. Okay. I want to do the center first, so let's do that first. Oops. Alright, this is right side up. Let me grab it like this. Okay, here we go. You know, I don't have my glasses on. Let's put these bad boys on. I think this fits exact. So I'm going to have to put it there. That does buy you oh, the tape buys you wiggle. I mean, the wet tape buys you wiggle room. Okay. Let me let this open. Look at what I did with the tape. So let me grab this and I'll fix that with something. That was my sticky hands. That works. Okay. There's going to be a pocket there anyway. But next time I just have to be careful. Okay. So now that we've made that a part of the cover, let's go ahead, and this one goes down next. I think I want this one to be like this with the red lines on the bottom. So this one is exact as well. Okay. I want to have a guide at least on this end. I should have added a guide, a guide mark, or like I did here. I didn't do that for this one. Okay. And it's slipping and sliding because of the tape. And then I could just erase those. Yeah. Actually, let me do the same. I'm gonna add some extra glue. especially on these ends, so that we have some wiggle wiggle. Not too much, just a little bit. Okay, make sure that this is going the right way, and it is. So I'm going to put it down there and down there. Once that's down, it's down. This side is a little wider, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Now let's do this one. And see, this one, I have to do that to the, this one has the guidelines. I most certainly have to do that, add it to my template. Okay, so now we have 4 pages, plus the cover. These are going to be pockets, I believe. I have to look at my prototype. All right. All right, let me go ahead and print some other stuff out, and I will be right back. All right, so we've put these pages down. I printed out 2 pockets, and now I'm going to score them. And also, this is a scrap, and I'm going to tear this and use it as pockets. So, just double check this. Yeah. Oh, and I didn't realize I was off camera. I punched a hole and put the Tim Holtz. All you have to do is punch an 1/8 of an inch hole, and this screws on. And then this is a hair tie, and it comes with a little silver, did I throw it out? With a little silver piece on the end of it. I just cut it out, and then I tied this. And so now that's going to go like that. And I put glue on the very end so that when you pull it, it doesn't come out. So let's go ahead and score this. As you know, I'm using the Shabby Chic template, and it's making things so much easier. You don't have to second guess anything. What I did do was cut off the top so that I wouldn't have the little peak on there. And then I am going to, let me make sure it's the center. don't know where my scissors are at. My decorative scissors. Okay. I wanted to put this here. Right back here. Just like this. Not too close to the line there. Enough where you could see it. And then that's a pocket back there. So that this and I still didn't get it in the middle. Good Lord. That's close enough. I'm going to tape that up, and I want to scuff the pocket on top. And in this area. This is good when you don't want peaks on your pockets. And then just let's do the other one. Let's do this together. don't know if I explained, I'm like in my own world here. I don't know if I explained that in order to get this, this is a free download from Pinterest. I printed it on the gray paper and then I printed it again to put the template on it. That's how I got these. So just in case I didn't mention that. I have to angle those pockets right there. Just make sure that your surface is clean. I just love this paper. See how it fits like a glove? Take this out. Well, guess we can't pull it back up. I should know better. Once it's down, it is down. Doesn't that look beautiful? I just love it. And then the other one is going to go here. Let me cover that. Where I put the other one. Oops. Oh, it's this one. I mean, it doesn't matter. If it's going to stick, it's going to stick. Whoops. This closes this way, so the pocket has to go this way. I should have brought this a little further up, but of course it's off center, but it works just the same. See? Look at that. Beautiful. I just love the way this is coming out. Okay guys, we are going to end it right here, and we're going to pick up on the next session, because I do have to finish this book today. So it will be completed today, thanks to my templates. Alright guys, take care.